live show, and the first thing I'm going to do is reverse, because we want to see trains, not me. Although if you are going to be at the Amherst show this weekend and you want to say hello to me, this is what I look like right now. But this is the train. This is what we're here for. I'm going to follow this train here across the subdivision. This just came up the Helix, and we're going to go ahead and run all the way across the main line, following the stack train, which is right now on the upper level, coming up the Helix from Green River. Just went past Peru. Hey, Logan Hart, you are the first one on. I think you were like the only viewer there at the beginning. I just decided to do this at the spur of the moment, and we're going to follow this train. I'm going to grab my other phone. This is the phone that I use for throttles. I do have 4 trains going. So we're going to follow this train here. This is a stack train. We have 3 units at the head end here. You see it knocking down the green to red at West Vaco, which is right there. Pretty long train. We're gonna watch it all the way across the subdivision. Have to walk around the peninsula here. If you're gonna be at the Amherst show this weekend, make sure you come by the Lombard Hobbies booth, say hello. I'll be there along with all the Lombard Hobbies crew. I'll be just wandering around the show too, so don't be afraid to come by and say hello. Hey Kenny, how you doing? Right now we're coming past the West Vaco mine and plant, little yard there, and empties in, loads out tracks. We got a train at the lower level too. We'll get there eventually with this train. We're going to just follow the stack train all the way around. Haven't really done a whole lot of videos in January, so I thought I would just do one here. I'm going to have a video probably Monday. I might do a live show on Sunday while I'm at the show. But I won't have my regular weekly update on Sunday. I will do that probably on Monday, and we'll include some information on the Amherst show. Gonna be looking at some, see if I can find a big boy. I think there will probably be some River Osi big boys there. I'm not sure if I want to get a River Osi. I think I like to wait for the Broadway Limited or the Athearn one. The thing about the Athearn big boys, I don't know when it's going to be available. This is a Granger right here. Granger, Wyoming. This is the junction with the Pocatello sub. And here we're back at the head end of this stack train. This is the NOPA, I think it is. INOPA. Maybe it's INPOA. I think that's what it is. I have some trees there hiding the end of the Pocatello sub where a train is waiting. Here's some people that were still here from the Golden Spike. There's a outhouse there. I'm going to put together a maintenance away train here. So I'll be looking for some maintenance away items at the Amherst show also. I'd like to get, main thing, I'd like to get the crane that sits on top of the gondola and then distributes the ties. I want to get a gondola that has a bunch of ties in it, and then the crane that sits on the gondola. I have not seen anything in HO for that. I'm sure they're available somewhere, so I'll be checking that out. Still got that train on the lower level. It's heading into the staging yards. It's just finishing its run. These trains are both westbound trains. Haven't done any scenery work here yet, but I do hope to get to that very soon. This is going to be the Aspen tunnels. The actual Aspen tunnels are like a half-mile long, so this is definitely going to be a scaled down version. And so this is actually the end of the upper level. So we came up the Helix and then went around the basement basically, and now we're making the transition from the upper level to the lower level. Here you can see action at staging yard. We do have a empty coal train headed up by a CSX. That's for all you CSX fans out there. We're gonna go and catch the our stack train coming into Evanston. See, I have the overpass there to hide the opening coming in. This is now into a pretty long stretch of scenic areas. There you can see the staging yard action. There are 4 trains running right now, 2 in each direction. All right, so now we're coming into Evanston proper. This is where I've been doing a lot of the work. Backdrops are pretty well done. Everything's ballasted. You see another signal being knocked down. Somebody left their uncoupling tool on the layout. And we do have our sleeping worker too. I want to put some figures out that are actually standing up eventually. There's the station at Evanston, the office at Evanston. This train here is stopping for some swap outs, and the locomotives here are just waiting here. There's a crew change, so the workers are kind of walking across the tracks, or will walk across the tracks to the office there and make the crew change. This is the Evanston yard. Definitely looks a lot better with things scenic, doesn't it? Okay, this is where we came from. We started out up here at Peru, gone all the way across the layout, and we're at Evanston. Here's the Evanston roundhouse, by the way. These are just pictures on the wall, but actually it's pretty convincing, I have to say. Took those while I was at Evanston. Here's the engine facilities at Evanston. Looks pretty cool. Some more scenic areas of Evanston. Been working on this layout for 2.5 years. We'll have quite a bit done. You can't see the whole train. It's all the way around the bend. This is the UTLX repair facility. So we're on the western outskirts of Evanston, and now heading onto the Wasatch control point. Again, going through the signal. We have all greens here since it's just me down here. This is actually what I like to do and why things have kind of slowed down a lot. I have so much fun just running trains and operating it. Hey, Jael, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but from Brazil. Welcome from Brazil. Glad you joined us. And now we're coming down the Wasatch grade. I got to make sure I turned the dynamics on here. So these are all Athearn units with Soundtrack Tsunami 2 decoders. So we're going to really crank up the dynamic brakes here as we go into the steepest part. Hey, how's it going, Latrell? Going through the tunnel. This is a new detail that I added. Pretty cool. All right, let's turn the dynamic brakes on, if I can find it here. All right, this is the steepest part of the layout, coming through Curvo, coming down the Wasatch grade. The dynamic brakes are on full. You can hear them whining. The engines go to idle, and then the dynamic brakes, there you see the empties. It's a pretty cool shot. You see both trains coming through. Pretty happy the way this all turned out here. Need to do a lot of weathering and stuff on the bridge there though. And come back up to our head of the train. Yeah, 9908, that's a ST59, I believe. Do you like yours? See if we got a kind of green light we got here. Castle Rock area here. These are actual photos of Castle Rock on the backdrop. And then the scenery, the model part here. This is all going to be Echo Canyon. Now we go to some unfinished areas of the layout. I'm going to go ahead and turn the dynamic brakes off now, if I can. So the dynamic brakes go off and the prime movers rev back up again. I'm going to go ahead and do the horn too on here. Coming across a crossing. This is all going to be Echo Canyon eventually. I pretty much botched that horn sequence, but that's all right. This is going to be the actual little community of Echo. And then we come to the Wholesome Cement Devil's Slide area. See the whole train again. 44 wells, I believe. And we do have a DPU there, as you can see. Got some nice broad curves here on the layout. At another signal. This is a Devil's Slide control point. Pretty cool switching work there at Wholesome Cement. Have a little siding there. There's another one right behind us. We better get moving here. That's kind of catching up to us, isn't it? And this is actually going to be where a Devil's Slide itself is going to be. That's a geological formation. Here's what it looks like. And then this is going to be the Weber River. Crosses the Weber River 3 times. And then we're going to, this is going to be the Taggart Tunnels. Weber River again. We're coming up towards the end of the run here, so if you haven't liked the video, make sure you do so. There's 41 people watching, only 22 likes. 23, thank you, whoever just did that. If you're watching here live, make sure you hit the like button, and then also make sure you subscribe. Thanks, David, appreciate it. Scott, you too, thanks for the comments. This is a section between Taggart Tunnels and Morgan, which is a little town outside of Ogden. So this is the area I'm going to be working on here pretty soon. This whole area here, upper level and lower level here, you get a chance to see the whole train. We'll do a run by here at the very end. This is going to be Morgan right here. And these are underpasses. These are roads that are going underneath. We're going to go ahead and do a run by here. It's coming into the staging yard. So this is the end of the run. See the locomotives. Hey Fabio, I don't understand what you're writing, but I'll run it through the translator maybe later. All right, we got 10 more likes. Another one. Thank you everybody for liking it. Again, I think it's 44 wells. You might, if you're counting, interesting to see what it actually is. Here comes a mid-train DPU. There's a train that empties on the upper level. Hope I didn't mess up your counting. Wanted to check out that. Yeah, once you're done, you can go back and look through it again if you want to see if you can count them. All right, we're back to where we started. Thanks everybody for watching. Gonna go ahead and end it right here. Just a quick video, one complete run through. Maybe I'll do another one here before too long. Next week sometime we'll do a run through going in the other direction. Thanks for watching everyone. Like, subscribe, comment. Have a great weekend everyone. Go Chiefs.